Welcome everyone to the Sega Guru channel. Now today we are checking out Sovietborgs, which is coming for the Genesis, Mega Drive, Dreamcast, and also the NEOGEO. Now you're probably going to say, what on earth is Sovietborgs? Well, if you've been keeping an eye on the channel, it is a brand new run and gun for the systems, essentially a top-down run and gun, where it is a parody world where the USSR has won the Cold War. And with this, the entire world is essentially a nuclear wasteland, and you've got to go around taking out all of the different enemies, including zombie-like creatures, you've got spiders, there's also bosses after a few levels at a time. Now, as you're going to probably see, this game is actually running pretty darn well. Now, this is the Mega Drive version. By the way, I forgot to actually tell you, there is also an MS-DOS version coming, which again is going to be quite something to see. Now, this is all being helmed by Retro Summers, a team based in Spain, and they're the team behind games like Xenocider for the Dreamcast, which came out all the way back now in 2021, a game that felt very, very similar to Space Harrier and Sin and Punishment. Now, there are other members of the team that did work on other projects like Pierce Solar, which you're probably going to know, Ghostblade, and also Dreamcast releases of Flashback and also Fade to Black. Now, one thing to note is this isn't going to be a simple it's a Genesis game or a DOS game and then it mirrors itself, aka a cheap port to the other systems. There are actually going to be differences. Now, first off, let's take a look at the fact the Dreamcast will have full CD quality audio. Also, looking at this, as you can see, there are going to be different colours across all systems, different frame rates. There's going to be a reason to pick the one that you ultimately are going to want to back. Now, the mechanics are pretty simple when it comes to controls, or certainly on the Mega Drive version I've played. Obviously, if you're using the free button, you've essentially got the grenade button, the run button, and also the fire button. Now, if you hold the fire button, that also means you'll strafe at the same time and also shoot in whatever direction you're currently facing. That's a good tip to know, and to be fair, I didn't know that straight off the bat, and actually was quite a game changer. Another thing to note is the Dreamcast version is going to be dual stick controller compatible. So that means if you know exactly how Xeno Crisis plays with the dual stick, yes, you can do that here with this, which is a very cool addition. Now, see, not a huge amount of people have the sticks, but I'm not going to lie, I think it's a great addition nonetheless. Now, interestingly enough, I now have got the build here, or a demo build, that even has the likes of a bonus level. Essentially where you're taking flight in the jet that you appeared in, you've jumped into it, and now you've essentially got this time to grab grenades, lives, to replenish for the next level. And funny enough, that next level is a boss. Now, I gotta say, for the first boss, it's not too difficult, and I think that's a good thing, because it does mean that the game is going to build on difficulty as we go. If you go in too hard, quote unquote, then yes, it would be too much too soon. Now, let's take a look at the actual Indiegogo campaign and the reasons you're going to want to back it.
Vodka time! Get ready! Heart man! Heart machine! All proletarian! Sovietborgs! Make it happen! Pledge now on Indiegogo. That's an order.
So all you need to do now is go to Sovietborgs.com for a full rundown of all the different versions that are available to back via Indiegogo, and yeah, grab the version that you're most looking forward to. Now obviously the version that I'd probably go for is going to be, well, it could be a number of them to be fair. Dreamcast, naturally probably Dreamcast, right? But then there's also the Mega Drive version, which looks pretty sweet, and then the boxed DOS version, because you just don't see the DOS versions like anywhere of any like release. You just don't really see them. But when they come out, very rarely are they big box versions. So that's pretty cool. Let me know which one you're going to back. As always, like, comment and subscribe. It's Alex signing out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. As well as that, you can also back the channel on Patreon. QR code is down below. But obviously you can check out this video, you can also check out that video. And on that note, it's Al signing out.